we're going to try another little camp out. This time, I got a little four-legged friend for company. And I've got a two-legged friend that's coming tomorrow night. So, I've booked a campsite for 2 nights. I don't know if you can hear that or not. It's storming. Wish us luck. Well, we made it. We made it to our camp spot. Drove through a severe thunderstorm to get here, but we made it. And now we're doing what we always do. Exploring the area and just getting to know our way around. This is the campground road just outside of our campsite. There's supposed to be an air show tomorrow, and so we're hoping that we will be able to see some of it from the boat ramp, which is located right here to my left. And almost right across the road from our campsite. So, for the time being, this is our setup. I have a couple of little rugs out, my chair, my doggy's chair. I'm not putting out very much right now because there's a threat of rain the whole time I'm here, and I don't want to have a whole lot of stuff to stick in the van at the last minute. So I'm getting set up to cook dinner. This is my setup. There's my kitchen tools. My number one tool right there. But anyway, my kitchen tools that I'm going to need. My prep area. Cooking surface. I am cooking this potato, but not whole. A mosquito deterrent. Hopefully it works. And tonight, I'm going to be making chicken and potato quesadillas. Because hopefully it is something that my bladder will tolerate. So, got this all set up. Open my knife. I have already cut up some chicken that I'm cooking tonight, some cheese, maybe a tad of salsa, and then of course my tortillas. I'm going to be putting salt, maybe a little bit of garlic powder, and if I have it, and I don't think I do. Oh, yes, I do. And some cumin. Hopefully, there will not be a bloodbath caught on camera because of my clumsiness with a knife. And this one is extremely sharp. I'm just dicing this up, leaving the peel on it because number one, I didn't want to pack a potato peeler or a vegetable peeler, and number two, skin's supposed to be good for you, right? Unless, of course, you have certain health conditions. So far, I don't think I have anything that will prevent me from eating a potato peeling. At least I hope not. I'm not exactly a food videographer, so I hope you can tell what I'm doing. Okay, so that's that. Now, because I'm going to be cooking my chicken before I cook my potatoes, I'm going to put my potatoes in this little pot with some water to keep them from turning brown. I figured that if the chicken cooks too fast, I don't want to try to have to try to prep my potatoes while my chicken's cooking. Let my pan get warm. While I get out the spices or the flavorings that I want to use. Salt, cumin, and garlic. Alright, let's turn the heat down a little bit now. Put in my oil. Now for the chicken. A little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic, just enough for a little flavor. I don't want to overpower it. And I'm going to wait just a bit before I do the cumin. Okay, I think the chicken is done. Okay. That should keep that safe while the potato cooks. All right, I'm going to cut that off while I drain the potatoes. Okay, I have the potatoes on cooking. There. Chicken sitting right there. I put a little bit of salt on there. No pepper for me though, because of my interstitial cystitis. But that's okay. Salt has lots of flavor. I tell you what, and I like the smell of food cooking, but nothing can beat the smell of a potato frying. That's just heaven. Time to take them off. Now it is time to put together the quesadillas. Quesadillas assemble! Well, that didn't work, so I guess I'll do it the hard way. Itty bit of chicken, a itty bit of potatoes, and what makes a quesadilla, got some cheese. Cheesy, cheesy, cheese, cheese. Alright, now, because these are small, instead of doing them like a folded taco, I'm doing them like a sandwich. There's one. There's two. There they are. Back on the stove, just until the cheese melts, which is not going to take very long. I'm doing it slow. I don't want it to burn. I'll bring you back when they're finished. Just as predicted, it's raining. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off and bring them in and eat them. So there we go. 2 quesadillas with chicken and cheese and a little bit of salsa. No, Bitsy, you can't have it. And an adult beverage of my choice. Water, spring water, excellent vintage. Comes from somewhere, oh, the Cherokee National Forest. Benton, Tennessee. Will probably be excellent. Okay, let's see how this tastes. I was hoping to do taco shaped, but that did not work out. That has no chicken in it, so we're gonna put a little in there. Okay, take a tiny dip, tiny taste. I think I can deal with that. Until next time. I'm lying here in my van. Got my fans running. It's very warm. Temperature 77. I took my little doggie home. She was too excited. She wouldn't eat. Wouldn't drink water. And I became concerned for her in the heat because she's small. I'm very disappointed because my stars that I put up are not really showing up. I don't think I've got the lighting right for it to work. But today has been a day for finding things that didn't work. A new power bank that I bought has turned out to be crap, and it will get sent back, that's for sure. But other than that, the weather has held off. We had a little rain, Nothing bad. I drove through really bad weather to get here. I've had a lot of pain. I was finally able to get into my bed at about 10:30. So I'm lying here now relaxing. I'm giving my back a chance to finally rest. So I'm gonna cut this off. Probably play a couple more games on my phone. It's charging currently. And I will talk to you guys in the morning. Good night. Because the stars are static and not moving, the way to make them show up is to move your light source. It seems like we were not the only ones that thought about coming out to the lake to watch the air show. Boats as far as I can see. But I tell you, I'd rather be here than on that tarmac. Been there, done that. Well, now I'm waiting for the Blue Angels. What did I tell you about every time I go camping? This is our setup right now. We have a nice little tarp set up. Have a potty set up. Hopefully this will let up so we can have a fire tonight. But at least we're dry and we're cool. The weather cooled off when the rain started.
Yeah.
As for the air show, we saw 1 or 2 planes and then it started raining. Well, it's been about an hour or so. The rain's continuing. We added a couple of extra poles here in the middle to keep it from cooling. We saw a couple of flashes of lightning, but nothing too bad. The weather's cooled off considerably. This is actually really nice. Our beautiful campsite from another direction. The rain has finally stopped. It's been fun though. Very interesting. Hopefully now we can build a fire and roast some marshmallows. Well, it's going to go out, of course. Maybe not. Beef. Frank's. That's what's for dinner. Uncured, of course. Okay, this is dinner tonight. Got a slight bit of Dijon mustard and some chopped up sweet pickles, an uncured beef hot dog, some plain potato chips. And because I really, really wanted this pickle, I'm going to have pre-leaf. For anyone who has a problems with acidic foods, whether it's bladder related or digestive related, you can take a couple of these before you have this, and it's supposed to take 95% of the acid out of food. It really helps. I am not affiliated with them at all other than taking their product. Yummy time. There's the remnants of our lovely fire we had last night. Ran out of fire and wood right about 9:45. But it was great while it lasted.